Lord, girl, these pastors and these bishops and elders out here, child, they ain't got no chill. The young ones or the old, through and delayed ones, apparently. Girl, catch these teas. What's good, T Subs? Girl, happy Saturday morning to each and every last one of y'all. Now, before I start this tea talk on this carpet munching eating pasta, like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell, become the notification gang. And if you really rock with my channel the way y'all say y'all do, please watch those ads, y'all. Please support the channel by watching the ads. Also, you can support the channel by donating to my PayPal as well as my Cash App. The links will be down in the description. Show your boys some love. There's been a couple of people that have been dropping little stuff on me here, there, here. I have y'all names written down, and I'm gonna start doing my credits next week. Well, this week coming up. So your names will be listed into the credits as well as any and everybody else that decides to donate to the channels. Thank you all so much. Girl, this carpet munching eating pastor, and y'all want me to put his carpet munching eating ass down here on my tea talk. I said I because when I was on live yesterday, that's all people kept asking me about. Pastor Wilson, Pastor Wilson, Pastor Wilson, Pastor Wilson. I said, girl, who is Pastor Wilson? Then I look and I'm seeing a fat boy Uncle Ben looking ass pastor up here munching on some biggins puss. Now listen, I understand the big girls need love too, so I ain't hating on that. But I'm just like, girl. Anyway, I'm about to read a little bit of the article. Okay. It says Pastor David Wilson, who leads the Bible Way Ministries and World Outreach Incorporated, is allegedly seen in the video going down on a woman who, according to all accounts, is not the woman that he is currently married to. In the video, the man who seems to resemble Wilson looks up at the camera phone recording him. Thus, he knowingly agreed to be taped despite the risk of his professional and private life. If our timeline is correct, Twitter user Just for Laughs posted the originating clip, although some folks say the video first popped up on Facebook. We won't post the video, although doing your Googles will definitely yield some results. Wilson's name began trending on Twitter this morning, and we've got some of the spiciest reactions and jokes below. This came from Hip Hop Wired. Like, you know what? All jokes aside, I really want to talk to my pastors and my brothers of the cloths because this is just low down. It really is. It's like you all love to get in the pulpit and y'all love to tear down people from your pulpit. You tear down gays every sermon. You talk about the whores and the whoremongers, and yet we're seeing a pastor that has been in this profession for over 40 years, married, probably with kids because he old as dirt, sit around here munching on a biggest puss. Like, and my whole thing to this woman is, girl, what is you getting out of being a part of something like this? Because, girl, we may not know who you are verbatim, but it's going to get found out. Because the first sign of the first woman that does not show up to the church, that's going to be the culprit, especially if she hefty. Like, I never understood how these pastors and these bishops and these priests get themselves into these compromising positions, but yet you sit on your pulpit and you preach against whores and whoremongers, cheaters and adulterers, gay people and lesbians, and y'all sit around here and y'all do all of the same things. This is why I never hold my pastor above or beyond a man. I say this all the time because they're men, they're women, and they're human, and they make mistakes just like everybody else. I am surprised, but I'm not too surprised because it happens all the time. It happens all the time. The only difference is it may not happen with your pastor because at least your pastor, just like my two home pastors back home in Virginia, got some integrity about themselves. They not running around out here sleeping with the first deaconess that they could find out here, or the first, woman off the street that they could find out here. And then on top of that, sir, what I'm not understanding is you are old. You look like an old pimp, so you know a little something something. Why the first minute you saw that camera being in your face, you should have shut that down right then and there, snatched her phone and erase that shit yourself out of her phone. The fact that you looked up at it and did not care shows me exactly who you are as a person. It shows me that you really could care less about your wife. You really could care less about what anybody thinks of you at your church. And I'm more than sure you probably feel like, well, it's out now, so it is what it is, which is really sad. I will say this though, there was a lot, like, your mouth was really, really dry, Pastor Wilson, because when you look on these porn sites and you see dudes munching on carpet, it be slob and spit everywhere. All on the girl's cooch area, all in between their legs and then they butt. He got spit, slob, and cum dripping all over his face. Girl, he drowning in it. It's so much that he can make bubbles form out of his mouth. You sitting there licking and she moaning, and I don't know what she moaning for. Like, I ain't see no spit, I ain't see no slob, I ain't see no kind of lubrication. I'm more than sure you didn't make her come. I think, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, I honestly feel like she was probably in cahoots with the wife. That's what I think. Because I just don't understand why these girls get up here and video record themselves with these pastors and these ministers out here. It must be another angle to it. I'm going to say that the wife probably already suspected that he was sleeping and sneaking with a lot of these deaconesses around here, and these the greeters and the hospitality committee and the usher board members and this, that, and this. And she said, girl, if my husband ever come to you and approach you, do me this solid. So she could take that down to the divorce court and she could get a nasty piece of alimony check off of him, because they down south. And I'm more than sure they don't condone adultery round there down to the Texas. Like, you just gave your wife every ounce of ammunition that she need to rake you and clean you out dry, and I'm going to take her to the best lawyer that she could find so she can take you for everything that you got. Because you got to have some type of intent. Like, even if you are going to cheat in silence. Cheat in silence. You should have checked that girl to make sure she ain't had no phone, no camcorder, no jazz, disposable camera. None of that on her person. Go on ahead, do what you had to do, and then kick her out. That's what a man who really loves his wife and loves his congregation and want to keep it at all costs, have his cake and eat it too. That's what they would do. You were just running out here, an old child running wild. Girl, I don't know what else to say other than he was doing a good job, but I just don't understand why she was moaning. It won't no slob, won't no spit. You can't see no lick traces, nothing. I said, well, why is she moaning? I mean, is she turned on by the fact that this is something forbidden and she shouldn't be doing? Is this why she's moaning the way she is? Because she's just in her mind. I mean, he did a little something. Like, I'm not going to hold him. I believe when he was younger, he was running around here munching on mad carpets around here. The way his mouth worked. And listen, at least he was munching on carpet and not slobbing on knobs, okay? I mean, not condoning what he did. Not saying that it makes it any better, but it does make it a little bit better that he was munching on the carpet and not slobbing on knobs like most of these pastors that be out here, Kevin Terry, but I'm not, listen, I'm not going to do that. Lord, forgive me. I'm not going to do that, because it's like I said, we all fall short of his glory. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter how close you think you are with Jesus, girl. Jesus could have took you to your prom. And you still gonna fall short of his glory. You still gonna fall short of his favor every now and again. So I don't want nobody to really judge this man until you judge yourself first. Okay? I do believe he should step down. I do believe that he needs to pull a Dietrich Haddon, step down, Let your associate bishops or ministers go up there and, do what they need to do. You step down, you just oversee. That's all that you need to be doing. I do not feel from this point on that this man should be in his pulpit delivering any kind of sermons to anybody's congregation. And if he does, y'all need to exit stage left, have a little bit of integrity about yourselves, and exit stage left, boycott that church until y'all vote him out. Okay? If he doesn't want to leave voluntarily, you make his old ass leave. All right? Make him leave. But I do feel like he needs to do the right thing, step down, and try to pick up the pieces with your wife the best way you can. Because let me tell her, she was in cahoots with this girl. I'm sorry. I just feel like she was in cahoots of it. She been knew that you was cheating, and she needed the evidence so that she could clean you out, and she got all the evidence that she needs. So what I'm going to sentence you to, because this is a courtroom now, what I'm going to sentence you to is 6 months of carpet eating. Like, because you need to lubricate your mouth. Like, that was the funniest part of the whole thing. I mean, you was doing your thing. I'm not going to hold you was doing your thing. But, child, either her coochie was dry or your mouth was dry or both of y'all was dry, which is why she was moaning because she used to a dry puss. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to sentence you to some remedial coochie eating classes. That's going to be my sentence for you. I'm also going to sentence you to step down from your position because you don't need to hold it no more. You need to go into consecration or something. You need to go to the Vatican and, let them pray over you or do something. You need to do something. You need a healing for your soul. Shout out to Kelly Price. You need a healing for your soul before you get up at anybody else's pulpit and try to damn somebody else to hell because they hoeing and they being gay out here. All right? And with that, like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell. Become the notification gang. If you really rock with my channel the way you say you do, watch those ads and also donate to the channel. My PayPal and Cash App will be listed down in the description box. Girl, I'm about to get off of here. Rip this damn thing out the wall. And I'm going to holler at y'all later, Gert. Bye.